Find the right one. Hope so. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna get started in about 2 minutes. If you have not yet gotten a chance to pull up the playlist, I'm gonna share that in the group chat. Okay. All right, so the Spotify playlist link is now in our group chat. As always, I'm going to read our lovely disclaimer before I start. And since this is dumbbell circuits, hopefully you got a chance to read the email, but if not, in terms of your equipment setup for today, you're gonna be needing your mat, and then you just need one dumbbell. I'm giving myself a few different options. So I have a 5-pound weight, an 8-pound weight, and a 10-pound weight. I'm gonna try to do all of them with the 10-pound weight, and if I need to drop down, I can always drop down. So give yourself some choices if you have a couple different weights to work with. So our disclaimer, if you choose to exercise on any platform with Boston College and its affiliates, you do so at your own risk and acknowledge there is an innate risk of injury when participating in any physical activity. Participation is voluntary and practiced in a safe space suitable for this activity. Some practices may not be safe under certain medical conditions. You agree to consult a doctor if you have any medical concerns. If you experience any physical or emotional pain or discomfort, you will listen to your body, adjust the practice, and ask for support from a medical provider. You hereby agree to irrevocably release and waive any claims that you have now or you hereafter may have against Boston College and its affiliates. You have read or listened to this disclaimer and have acknowledged it prior to participating in any activity. So last call playlist link, if you haven't gotten a chance, just popped it into the group chat. So that's up there right now. And equipment, mat, and at least one dumbbell. I've got a 5-pound, an 8-pound, and a 10-pound. So give yourself some choices if you can. Go heavy to start, and then you can always drop down and go light. All right, so we're gonna pull up that playlist. The first song is Slow Dance. I'll do 3, 2, 1, play. And when I say play, we are getting right into it. So 3, 2, 1, play. And let's hit our warm up. Taking it back to your mat. Let's start by taking the feet outside the hips, arms to the side, shoulder height, small circles forward, getting bigger with each rotation. So really thinking about having a tall posture here, starting to set the core, draw the navel to the spine. One more big circle forward, then go back. So throughout our exercises today, we're gonna be combining a lot of movements, upper body and lower body together, and we wanna use the core to stabilize. Start to swing those arms front to back to open up your chest. All right, so we're opening up the chest here, front of the body, squeezing the shoulder blades at the back. We're gonna march up our knees in 3, 2, 1, march your knees. So drawing the quad up towards the chest, but try not to dip your chest forward. So you're keeping your upper body lifted. Let's add that upper body twist, cactusing the arms to the sides, and really trying to get the elbow across the body to opposite knee. We're gonna open the gate next in 4, 3, 2, 1, open the gate. Taking out those arms, just focusing on that hip joint, really trying to make this a big motion, 90 degrees at the knee. One more in each direction, or on each side, then reverse directions. Close the gate, so pull that knee in. You're screwing your foot into the floor to get that single leg balance. One more each side, jacks. 3, 2, 1, jack it out. Hands are going all the way above the head. Feet are popping out wide, heels are down. Coming up, we're taking this to butt kickers, running in place. 4, 3, 2, 1, butt kickers. So lean slightly forward. You should feel a little stretch through your quads here as you're trying to get those heels all the way up to your butt. We're gonna level this up to high knees in 4, 3, 2, high knee sprint, let's go. So can you get your arms into this to get a little more momentum? Get those knees up to hip height or higher. Lean back slightly. We got squats on deck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet outside your hips. Squat and rise. Squat and rise. So sitting the hips back, keeping the chest up, getting your butt to knee line. We pulse it in 3, 2, pulse low. Little pulse, pulse. All right, so core turned on, chest up, shoulder blades draw down the back. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, hold. Take 1 inch lower. Knees track out over toes. You're almost done with your warm up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake out those legs, grab some water. All right, so for our circuits today, we've got 4 moves in each circuit. If you joined last week, there was also a power move to finish. No power moves this week. It's 4 moves, each with the dumbbell, 40 seconds apiece, all right? We're gonna start standing and eventually make our way down to the mat through each circuit. I'll show you your 4 moves for circuit number 1. We're gonna start touchdown squat jacks. So you're gonna hold your dumbbell side to side. That weight starts overhead with feet together. Then you pop your feet out into a squat, you bring that weight down. Up, and down. So thinking about making like a pencil with your body and then a touchdown squat, all right? If you wanna take out impact, you're leaving your feet at squat distance. You lift, squat down, lift, squat down. So you have the option to take out jumps if you just leave your feet in squat distance. Second movement is a reverse lunge with a twist. So we're gonna hold the weight at the collarbone. I'm gonna let someone in from the waiting room. You're gonna hold the weight at the collarbone. You're gonna take a reverse lunge, extend the weight forward, twist towards the front knee, in and stand. Other leg, reverse lunge, extend out, twist towards the front knee, bring it in and stand. That lunge is long, fully extend the weight and twist. If it's feeling like too much on your low back, to bring this down a level, you can lunge, only extend the weight out with 90 degrees at the elbows and twist instead of a full extension. You choose. Your third movement, this is where we come down to the mat. So we're gonna start with the weight slightly to the side of your body in high plank. You're gonna pull the dumbbell through, put your hand down, 1 plank jack. Pull the dumbbell through, hand down, plank jack. With that plank jack, you're popping your feet out and in. If that plank jack is too much, you take it out, you hold that plank on knees or toes, and pull the dumbbell through, removing the plank jack. And your fourth movement is a squat snap to a push-up. We're gonna be down on the mat, but I'm gonna show this from the front. So we're gonna set up that mat so it's parallel to the front of the mat. You're gonna start in a low squat. You're gonna lift the weight, drop, high plank, push up, getting your chest to the dumbbell. Come into squat, lift the weight, down, find that high plank, 1 push-up. Squat, snap, lift the dumbbell, high plank, 1 push-up. Those are your 4 movements, 40 seconds apiece, 3 rounds, 30 seconds rest between. Grab your weight, we're gonna get into this. We got 3 big circuits today, all with that same time structure, but with different moves. All right, getting into this. Grab your dumbbell, we start touchdown squat jacks. We go in 5, weight overhead, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Feet wide and dropping that weight down. Now that weight may not hit the ground, that's okay. I want you to get a deep bend in your knees, set the butt behind you, knees are tracking over toes, you wanna keep the chest up. So don't round your shoulders forward. It's okay if that weight doesn't touch down, but you wanna dip it low by getting a big bend through the knees. In 15 seconds, we switch it up. Reverse lunge with a twist towards the front knee. You got 7 seconds here. Remember, that lunge is gonna be long. 3, 2, 1, switch it up. Reverse lunge, extend the weight, twist towards the front knee, and in. Reverse lunge, extend, twist towards the front knee, bring it in. You do not have to fully extend that weight. Remember the option. You can take your elbows to 90 degrees, make that lever length shorter, and twist to one side. So this is up to you. How much of a core burn do you want here? How much of a shoulder burn do you want? On deck, we're taking it to the mat. Dumbbell pull through, plank jack. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, dumbbell underneath the body. You pull under, plant the hand, plank jack. Pull under, plant, plank jack. So on your plank jack, feet go wide and then come narrow. When you pull that dumbbell through, try not to let your hips rock to one side. You want to be solid through your core by squeezing your butt and bracing your abs. In 10 seconds, dumbbell squat snap to a push-up. 3, 2, 1. Make that dumbbell parallel to the front. Squat, lift the weight, drop the weight, high plank, push up. Feet in, lift the weight, back to high plank, push up. Can you get your chest to hit your dumbbell? You want to lift that dumbbell in the squat just to your collarbone and then drop it down before you head into your push-up. You're staying low in that squat. It's almost like a yogi squat. Your butt's going to be lower than your knees so you can stay close to the floor. 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab that water. You got 30 seconds of rest. Towel off if you need it. On that squat snap, you also have the option to step your feet back before you take your push-up and step your feet in. So if the snap and the jump is too much, take it out. In 8 seconds, touchdown squat jacks. Grab the weight, feet together. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, that was your 30 seconds of rest. Just enough time to set up for round 2. We're feeling fresh here. Can you pick up that pace? You know the move. You got that feel in your body. Can you find a better tempo? Still good form. Deep bend in the knees. Feet go wide. Chest is up. I should be able to see what's on the front of your shirt. In 10 seconds, reverse lunge with that twist. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Long lunge back. Extend the weight. Twist towards the front knee and in. So that back knee should get really close to the floor. Your front knee should be pointing the same direction as the front foot. So we're getting a lot of core work here, making those obliques work, but this is also gonna work your shoulders and your upper back. In 10 seconds, we're gonna take this down, dumbbell pull through plank to a plank jack. 3, 2, 1. Weight down, high plank, pull that dumbbell under, plant the hand, plank jack. On your plank jack, you really want to make sure your butt doesn't start to creep up. As you pop those feet out and in, you want your butt to maintain the same level as when you're in high plank. That means you got a solid line through your body. In 10 seconds, we've got that squat snap to a push-up. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Weight parallel to the front of the mat. You're in that low squat. Plant the hands. Push up. Feet come in. Lift the weight to the collarbone. Hands down. Push up. Stepping those feet or hopping those feet. So it's almost like you're taking a little bicep curl when you're at the base of the squat with that weight. Just curling it up to the collarbone and dropping it down. You got 8 seconds, and then you are done with round 2. 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab some water, towel off. Round 3, it's coming up. That's gonna finish circuit 1. We wanna be solid in this final round. We got 15 more seconds of rest. Thinking about your weight. Can you level up? Do you need to level down? Can you get more reps? We start in 5 seconds. Touchdown squat jack. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last time with each of these moves. These should be your best reps. Solid, low, and controlled. So remember, as you drop that weight, you use your core and your chest to keep your eyes up and your shoulders up. We're not rounding out the upper back. We want to make sure we got that flat back here. 10 seconds. Reverse lunge to a twist is on deck. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Weight is at your chest. Long lunge, extend, twist, and bring it in. Option to play around with the lever length here. Remember, you can keep 90 at your elbows and twist towards the front knee if you need to actually level this down a bit. Whatever you do, that lunge needs to be real solid. So that back heel is lifted, drive through the front foot. In 8 seconds, we got a dumbbell pull through to plank jack. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. High plank, pull the dumbbell through, plank jack. Remember your option. You can take this on your knees and remove the plank jack if you need that. So just dumbbell pull throughs if that's what you're feeling today. That little plank jack is gonna help keep the heart rate up through to the end of this circuit. We got one more move, team. Dumbbell squat snap to a push-up. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Weight parallel to the front of the mat. Low squat, collarbones, drop the weight. High plank, push up. Feet in, butt low. Curling that weight up. High plank, push up. All right, on that push up, eyes are forward. Elbows 45 degrees behind you. Fingers spread wide. Drive with force through your palms. 15 seconds, and then this circuit is donezo. So let's go. Right through that finish line together. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Grab your water, towel off. Nice job. So with our rest, each circuit ends up being about 10 minutes long. Maybe a little bit longer, depending on how much I talk in between. We got 2 to go. Your next 4 moves. So for this one, this is the only move where technically we're not holding the weight. We're gonna use our dumbbell as a target for a lateral hop over burpee, all right? So here's how this works. You're gonna set up your weight, so you're standing next to it parallel. We're gonna take a lateral hop. You're gonna use your arms, lateral hop over, hands down, chest to floor burpee. Lateral hop, you wanna try to kick your butt with your heels, hands down, chest to floor burpee. So it's a lateral hop to a burpee. Now you have the option. You don't have to take your chest to the floor. You can pop the feet out in high plank. Other option, plant, walk back, walk in, and step over, all right? Do what's comfortable. If you have downstairs neighbors, maybe you take out the hop. Your second move, squat to alternating snatch. So we're gonna turn the dumbbell so that it's between our feet, running the long ways. You wanna have a wide squat stance. So we're gonna squat, the weight's gonna be in my right hand. I'm gonna quickly snatch to the ceiling, but I'm gonna drop and I'm gonna pulse as I switch. Snatch, squat, pulse, snatch, squat, pulse, snatch. When I pulse, I switch the weight to the other hand, all right? You can slow that down to make it a little bit easier, but you're gonna alternate hands each rep. Our third movement is a high plank row to a kickback. So you can choose. You can be in a tabletop plank with knees under hips. You can be in a modified plank on your knees or a high plank. The weight's gonna be in one hand to start. We're gonna alternate each rep. So you're gonna row, kick back, bring it in, down, switch hands. Row, kick back, bring it in, down, and switch hands. You row close to the body, you kick back, elbows a hinge, pull it in, and drop. Switching arms each rep. And then our fourth move is where we flip it over. We've got a C crunch. You're gonna hold the weight side to side. We're gonna start in a really tight ball with knees over hips. When I crunch, weight is close to the forehead, upper body drops, toes tap. Crunch, tap, crunch, tap. So your upper body and your lower body move 90 degrees at elbows and knees. Those are our four. So when you're ready, let's set it up. Getting ready for your lateral hop burpee. You've got that parallel dumbbell. And we're getting into this. All right. Only burpees of class here. So let's do this. We're gonna start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lateral hop, burpee down. Can you get your chest all the way to the floor between your hands? That's the highest level. If not, you're taking your feet out to high plank and keeping your chest off the floor. Remember, you can step those feet over the barbell and step those feet out and into plank. Whatever you do, if you're hopping, feet come up to butt. Use your arms to get some height. All right, we got 10 seconds, and then we're taking that squat snatch. 3, 2, 1. Feet wide. So we get low, snatch it up, squat, pulse and switch. Snatch, squat, pulse and switch. All right, so chest is up. Weight does not need to touch the floor. You're getting low in that squat, and as you snatch the weight to the ceiling, think about zippering it up your body. So it should be really close to your torso when you pull it up and snatch to the ceiling. On deck, high plank, row, kick back. 3, 2, 1. High plank, knees or toes, row, kick back, in, switch hands. Row, kick back, in, switch hands. All right, if you feel you're doing a lot of rocking through the hips, put more distance between your feet or your knees. You gotta squeeze your butt here to keep the hips and shoulders square to the mat. Elbow goes high in the row, and then squeeze your tricep to extend it. C crunch is coming in 5, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Elbows and knees 90 degrees. Upper body taps when the toes tap. You want to draw your navel towards your spine. Set it there throughout this 40-second interval. Get the shoulder blades up. Squeeze your forearms towards your quads. Weight stays close to the forehead. Rest is coming, team. We got 15. Keep it moving, upper body and lower body. Let's do this. You got 3, 2, 1, rest. Take it to your feet when you're feeling good. Grab your water. And let's set up for those lateral hop burpees. All right, we got 15 more seconds of rest. So psych yourself up for 40 seconds of those burpees. We want them to be quick and crisp. We're gonna start up in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lateral hop using the arms. Can you get your chest to the floor? So with that burpee, you don't need to do a push-up at the bottom. It's almost like you're doing a worm. You want to think about efficiency here, all right? So CrossFit burpees are different from strict burpees. And I'm doing a CrossFit burpee. So my back is a little loose. I'm getting that chest down, and I'm warming up to stand. Coming up, squat snatch in 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Wide feet. Snatch the weight. Pulse in that squat as you switch. So, in the bottom of the range, that's where you switch out the weight. Your butt should be right at knee line at the bottom of your squat. Weight goes all the way up. Pull that zipper straight above the head and then dive back down. We've got a high plank with a row to kick back in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. High plank, knees or toes. Row, kick back, in, switch your hands. So make sure you're planting that hand on the mat, fingers wide, just below your face. That's gonna give you 3 points of contact with the mat to stay stable in this plank. 15 to go. C crunches next to finish round 2. All right, team. You got 5 more seconds, then we flip over. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. 90-90, elbows and knees. Let's hit it. Toes tap when the upper body comes down to the mat. So when you crunch up, you're looking between your knees. Squeeze your legs together. They should be moving as a unit. Can you find the beat of this song? Crunch, tap, crunch, tap. Using the music to drive you through is a really helpful way to get through circuit workouts. Coming up, 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! That was round 2. Round 3 is coming. Set up that weight for your lateral burpees and grab your water. This is your last time with burpees this whole class. Make these as fast as possible. You've got 10 more seconds of rest here. Using those arms in that lateral hop and heels come up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Take it over and take it down. If you are choosing not to take your chest to the floor, you want to keep a really nice straight plank with a flat back before those feet come in. All right, 20 down, 20 to go. How many more can you fit in to 15 seconds? On deck, squat snatch. Less than 10, push, push. 3, 2, 1. Change that weight, wide feet. Squat, snatch it up, pulse and switch. So toes should be pointing towards 11 and 1 o'clock, and knees are going out wide over those toes. When you stand up for that snatch, brace your core. We want to protect that low back. Coming up, we take it down, high plank with a row to kick back. 7 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Right into it. Row, kick back, in, and down. So, this is definitely an upper body move, but you're probably noticing your quads are still burning here. And that's because this 3-point plank forces our legs to work a little bit harder to stabilize in the move. So squeeze your quads, squeeze your butt, brace the core, and move those arms. In 5 seconds, C crunch. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. 40 seconds here. Finish circuit 2. Can you find that beat? Tap, crunch, tap, crunch. The rest feels so good if you challenge yourself to meet it. Let's go, team. 15 seconds. You are getting stronger each rep. Let's go. Breathing. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Dropping that weight. Take it to your feet when you're feeling good. So we got one more of those circuits with the dumbbell that's gonna hit our total body. 4 new moves, grab your water. All right, so we've got everyone's favorite. I think Caitlin's out there. Stir the pot jump squats. I know we've talked about this before. So, grabbing your weight, stir the pot jump squats, and I'll give you an option if you want to take it out. You're gonna hold the weight at your chest, and your feet are gonna be in a squat distance. We're gonna squat low, and then stir the weight, and then stand. Squat low, stir the weight, and stand. All right? That's if you don't want impact. If you want to add some impact and a little more cardio, you're going to get low, stir the pot, and take a jump squat. Stir the pot, and take a jump squat. All right? So that's your challenge. I'm going to show this from the side because it's really important that you're bracing hard in the abs so that you protect the low back. You're going to squat and stir. So that weight is going out in front of the body. You don't want to round out your back, right? You want to keep it nice and flat as you stir that weight. So use those abs, all right? So stir the pot squat or stir the pot jump squat. Your second movement is a reverse lunge to a single arm press. So we're going to be on one side for the 40 seconds. We're going to have one arm to the side, one hand has the weight. The side that has the weight is the side that's going to lunge back, and then you press. Lunge back, press. Lunge, press. From the side, looks like this. Long lunge, press as you stand. Long lunge, press as you stand. If your shoulders start to kill you, you're going to take out the press and keep it as a lunge. Also have the option to drop down the lighter weight. Second round, we switch sides. Third round, we split. And then our second movement, we're going to take it down to the mat. So we're going to set up for tricep dips. You have the option to put the weight in your lap to make them a little bit harder. So we're going to drop to a reverse table and take tricep dips with or without the weight in your lap, all right? Feet are parallel, knees are bent, and you're sending those elbows to the back of the room. And then our fourth movement, we're going to lay down. Arms and legs go to the ceiling. So we're going to take a double arm and leg drop. It's also called a V-up. So arms and legs move together. Arms and legs are straight. Now you have the option, you don't have to take them all the way to the floor. You can make more of a V instead of making a straight line. So you can choose. Another great way to modify this, do one at a time. So you can do just the arms and then just the legs if you'd like. So if you don't want to put them together and you want to break it up to modify, that's a great way to just level that down a tiny bit. You can also put a bend in your knees. All right, we're going to get into this. We've got stir the pot jump squats. Grab one more sip of water. Let's do this. All right, grabbing your weight. Stir the pot jump squats or air squats. We start in 5. Never mind, hold on. Now we start in 5. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you stir, an option to take that jump squat. This is the perfect song for this. I did not plan this one, but right now I'm hearing the squat song. It's awesome. Squat, jump up. All right, work your legs and don't stop. So getting that butt low, stirring the weight really far away, at shoulder height. You got 15 seconds. Then we're gonna put the weight in the left hand and the left leg is gonna lunge back. We got a reverse lunge to shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Left hand, left leg, right arm to the side. Lunge, press, lunge, press. So that back knee, can you get it to kiss the floor? Work your legs and don't stop. That's what this song is telling us. So tap into it. Drive through that front foot. More than halfway. Tricep dips are on deck. We're gonna take it to reverse table with or without the weight in your lap. You got 7 seconds. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Weight in the lap. If you want that challenge, fingertips point towards your feet and you bend the elbows. Down and up. It's a small range of motion because our hands are on the floor. So keep moving those arms, getting into the backs of your triceps. On deck, double arm and leg drop. We're doing that V up. Arms and legs will go to the ceiling. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight, arms and legs up, and you have that option, taking them both together or splitting it up. Just the arms and then just the legs. If your neck bothers you, head, neck, and shoulders can be on a mat. If you want to challenge, head, neck, and shoulders lifted. So we're getting into the lats here. In addition to the core, we're also working hip flexors. You got 10 seconds, and then we take our rest. So keep moving. Fluid movement here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Weight down. Take it to your feet. Grab your water. So we got those stir the pot jump squats or air squats. Listen to your body. Taking those jump squats is gonna help get you a little more cardio. You got 8 seconds. Weights up, feet outside the hips. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stir the pot, optional jump squat or air squat. All right, so remember what I said about making sure you keep the shoulders back and the chest open. We don't want to round out the upper back. So we got to brace the abs to keep our spine straight. All right, you're more than halfway. You got 15 seconds here, and then the weight will go to the right hand, reverse lunge to a right side press. Get low, team, you got 5, 3, 2, 1. Right hand, left arm out. Right leg lunge, and then press as you stand. Putting that arm to the side for some balance. Remember your option. You can take out the press and hold the weight at your shoulder. Long lunge, drive up. More than halfway. On deck, weighted tricep dips on the mat. 10 seconds. No quit. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Weight in the lap as an option. Lift the butt. Tricep dips. Bend in those arms. Do your best to pull your shoulders away from your ears. You're halfway. On deck, we've got V-ups. Arms and legs can go straight. We got 10 seconds. You guys can walk in front of the camera, it's okay. You can walk in front of the camera. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Arms and legs straight. Hit your V-ups. So we really want to think about the low back here. Maintain contact with the mat. If that means you need to put a bend in your knees
and a bend in your elbows, that's okay. That's called shortening your lever. It makes it easier. You can also take arms and legs separately. 15, rest is coming, but we push through the end of this interval. Come on, breathe, team. You got 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. My parents just showed up from Connecticut. We got one more round in this circuit. Maybe you can give us some encouragement throughout. Yay! Yay!
Go team!
All right, we got 10 more seconds. So let's grab that weight, stir the pot, jump squats. We start up in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you haven't tried the jump squat yet, can you try it one time? Just one rep. See how it feels. Really explosive. This is a plyometric move. All right, I want you to fight to keep that weight at shoulder height as you stir. Full extension away from the body. On deck, we've got that reverse lunge shoulder press. We're gonna start on the left side. 10 seconds here. Get low. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Left side, let's go. So it's a lunge and a press. All right, it's 20 seconds each side, so less of a burn. You got 5 more here. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Right hand, lunge, press. So the weight is on one side of the body, so our obliques got to do a lot of work to stabilize and balance. On deck, weighted dips. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, weight in your lap. If you haven't tried it yet, I want you to put that weight on your hips and do this. Chest is up, eyes are looking straight forward. Breathe. You got 20 seconds here. Keep moving. Little bends of the elbow and drive through the palms. All right, 10 seconds, and then we take it to your V-up. Double arm and leg drop for 5, 3, 2, 1. Onto your butt, arms and legs up. Let's go. So how far can you extend that weight to the floor? We want to find that shaky place in our abs, but without sacrificing the form of our low back hitting the mat. So don't push too far so that your back pops up. You want to keep that contact, keep the tight core. 10 seconds, then we take our rest. Can we get some encouragement from the peanut gallery?
Come on! Do it!
3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, team. Taking it to your feet slowly, and grab your water. All right, so I promised you 3 dumbbell circuits, but we're not done yet, all right? We always do a little more work in my class if we have time, and we have time. So we're gonna hit the core a little bit more.
You can do this!
Thank you, Mom. All right, I'm gonna bring the computer down to the floor for our core circuit. All right. So, unlike those other circuits, for this one, you don't need your dumbbell. So you can put that to the side. This is gonna be a core challenge. There are 2 moves, and they're simple. And the way it works, it's 2 minutes of straight work with no rest. It's 10 seconds with the first move, 10 seconds with move 2, and we just keep alternating for 2 minutes. So it's 6 rounds with each move. And the moves are basic. Here's what they look like. Your first move is a bicycle crunch. Hands behind the head, twist, 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 twist. You're getting that elbow to the opposite knee. You're extending that leg long. Option here, You can always send the legs closer to the ceiling to make this a little bit easier. That's move 1. Move 2, you're gonna place your hands under your butt. You're gonna extend your legs long and take little flutter kicks. Now, just like with the bikes, to make it easier, legs can go closer to the ceiling. To make it harder, legs will be closer to the floor. To make it even harder, head, neck, and shoulders can be lifted. So you're gonna choose the level that works for you. Those are our 2 moves, 10 seconds apiece, back to back to back for 2 minutes. We got this. All right, so when you're ready, we start with those bikes in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 10 seconds of your bikes. You got 5 seconds and then hands go under the butt. Flutter kicks, 3, 2, 1. Hands under the butt, flutter kicks. Head, neck, and shoulder can be up or down, your choice. 3, 2, 1, bike it out. All right, that was round 1. We're into round 2. It's 6 rounds total. 3, 2, 1, flutter kicks, hands under the butt. Legs long, toes pointed. Draw the navel in towards the spine. 3, 2, 1, bike it out. We're into round 3. So we really want to control this. This is all about form. 3, 2, 1, flutter kicks. Simple movements, but we want to find that control. We want to hit it. 3, 2, 1, bike it out. You are halfway. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. 3, 2, 1, hands under the hips. Flutter. You got 5, 3, 2, 1, bike it out. All right, this is round 5 right here. 5 of 6. 3, 2, 1, flutter kicks. Let's go. You are almost done with round 5. 1 to go. 3, 2, 1, bike it out. Last time with your bikes. Make them crisp, make them count. 3, 2, 1, flutter kicks, 10 seconds. We got this. You got 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Pull your knees in, breathe.
All right.
You are done. Woo! Rocking out side to side on your low back.
Thank you, Leslie.
Oh my God, Mom, that was Cameron Tupper. Hi, Cam. All right, so let's start our stretch. Extend your legs, extend your arms long. Take a full body stretch. You really want to feel the stretch through your core and through your shoulders. And let's pull that knee on the right side up to your chest. Roll out your right ankle. And now extend that leg to the ceiling. Let's pull behind the calf. If your flexibility doesn't allow that, pull behind your quad. So you want to feel a stretch down the back of your leg through your hamstrings. Now take that leg, drop it across the body, turn your upper body in the opposite direction. And coming back to center, put a bend in that leg. Take the right ankle over the left knee, reach through the window, and pull against the back of your hamstring. So we're gonna get a glute stretch here. And now find that full body stretch again. Arms long, legs long. We're gonna take all that on the other side. So let's pull the left knee into the chest, roll out the left ankle. And now extend that leg to the ceiling. Again, pulling behind the calf or the hamstring. You can also put a bend in that bottom leg. It makes it a little bit easier to pull in if your flexibility isn't quite there today. And now let's take that leg, drop it across the body, and turn your upper body in the opposite direction. Getting a nice stretch through the spine. And then let's bring that leg back towards center. Taking the left ankle over the right knee, reach through the window and pull behind your quad. And one more full body stretch on the mat, arms and legs long. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, we're gonna roll up to a seated position. And then swinging your legs around, find a cross-leg seated position so we can work in the upper body. One arm comes across the body, shoulder stretch. Tricep stretch, reaching down your back. And release, arm comes across. And tricep stretch, up and over, reach between your shoulder blades. And release. Take the left hand outside the right knee, twisting to the back. And come through center, switch directions. And come back to center, sit up nice and tall. Open your palms to the side. We're gonna finish with 2 deep breaths together. Taking a big inhale up, and exhale, let it go. One more time, open palms. Inhale all the good. Let go of all the bad. And give yourselves a round of applause. Great job, everybody. Happy Friday from me and the Peanut Gallery. Thanks for coming. Have a great weekend, and make sure you hydrate. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
So you bought them damaged like this?
Yeah, I was like, please send me some damaged goods.